Hi, my name is Maya, and we're going to go over the child's pose with a pelvic floor focus. So the purpose of this exercise will be to relax and soften our pelvic floor. As a reminder on the anatomy, the pelvic floor runs from the pubic bone to the tailbone and the sits bone to the sits bone. And our goal here is to be able to separate or gap our sits bones as much as is reasonably possible in the pelvis. Now, unlike other muscles where we can kind of stretch with ease, it's not going to feel as satisfying as a stretch as you might be accustomed to with other muscles. We're just trying to optimize the position to open those sits bones as much as possible. Once we've come into the child's pose, we'll also want to practice relaxation breathing. So as we inhale, our pelvic floor should reflexively soften and descend. Visualizations that tend to work for that is a flower blossoming, or the pelvic floor melting, or the sits bones softening and spreading apart at that vaginal opening. So our goal here is to try to the best of our ability to relax these muscles as we inhale and exhale. To get into the position, what I'm going to be most mindful of is my sits bones, not really much of anything else. So in this position, my sits bones I can kind of feel, I'm aware of. And from here, I'm going to bring my knees slightly wider than hip width. And I'm going to think about bringing my tailbone gently up towards the sky. I'm not kind of fully in here, but I am just thinking gently about that. I'm going to gently widen my ankles relative to my knee, and then that kind of feels again like I'm creating that opening space. From here, I'll reach my hands forward, and then I'm going to really think about pressing my body down and into my sits bones, feeling as much separation as I can before I bring my head to the mat. Now, if bringing the head to the mat is uncomfortable, you can also for sure support yourself on your forearms. From here, I'm just going to talk to you this way, but of course you could be down here. We're going to practice our breathing. So first, we're going to think about the space between our sits bones. Maybe we think about our anus, our vaginal canal. We're going to take a deep breath in. Our ribs are going to inflate 360 degrees. Our belly will drop. And as we do that, we can think about our pelvic floor blossoming like a flower or softening. And as we exhale, we're just trying to keep everything soft. What I really like to think about is a balloon in my pelvis. So as I inhale, that balloon's going to inflate, and my trampoline will therefore descend. And then with each inhalation, I'm going to visualize that balloon inflating a little bit more and a little bit more. So do this as prescribed by your physiotherapist. In general, I like to do either 10 relaxation breaths, or a minute, or 30 seconds, genuinely whatever available time I have in the day. If you have any questions on this exercise, feel free to reach out to me. You can find my link down below.